So I bought above that bar, two consecutive inside bars. So first leg up, and then two consecutive inside bars. It's a good bull signal. Um, so I was thinking this could be the signal bar that leads to the swing up to test this high, probably this high first, the high of the cell climax. I think that's the most realistic target. And then up here, which is the high of the spiking channel. We have a spike and then three pushes down. Looks like a bear leg in a trading range. So I thought this was the first leg up, pull back, and could lead to a second leg that tests this high. So I thought it was a reasonable swing, stop below. Wasn't super confident about it because of how weak the rally was. We didn't get 4, 5, or 6 consecutive bull bars. So it didn't really turn into a strong impulse. So I only traded 6 shares, but I thought it was good enough to take it for a test up. Trading range day, so I'll take off half at 50 cents and then leave the other half to see if we can get that swing up. Got filled on half my position, 3 shares up here. Actually, I'm going to exit 2 shares and leave 1. Okay, so I have 1 share left, and I'll leave this to see what we get. I'll exit below a bear bar, or I'll exit at my target. Another reason why I decided to exit part of my other half here is I was looking at this and thinking that I know I have a target up here for a spiking channel, but it's also a bear trend, okay. Ended up getting filled there. I was looking for the high of this climax, and this bar jumped up with the tail on top, so I just exited at the high of the tail, which was approximately where my target was going to be. So my reasoning for taking another 2 shares off here, in addition to the initial 3 that I took off at my scalp target, was because I did have a target up here for the spiking channel, but it was still a big bear move down and 2 legs up in what could have become a bear channel. So it's not a very strong bear trend, but it could still become a bear channel, and it's 2 legs up in a bear move. So after 2 legs up, I was thinking any selling pressure could become the start of a breakout of the bear flag and a move down. And maybe we come down here and form a double bottom bull flag and then get up to the target. So I just started to feel uncertain in here when I saw this bar. And I know I have a habit of that. I often exit before letting the bar close, and I get scared out by these moves, even though they just end up being a small pullback. But in this context, I just felt a little bit worried about the positioning I was in, and that maybe we had to pull back first before getting to the target. So clearly it was a wrong decision, and after taking the scalp off, I should just trust my break-even stop because there's no risk anymore, and let the targets get hit. But I didn't do that today, so I need to learn that lesson and take off what I want to take off at the scalp target, and then trust the swing target and the swing stop, or the break-even stop, and let it go to where I think the next likely target is. And if this was a bear bar closing on its low, then I can exit below it, but there's no real reason to exit right now. So finished with 364, so still pretty decent because I didn't trade full size. I traded half size, so still pretty decent. I think the management could have been better here. I think there are probably sellers up here above this bear bar. It's a breakout pullback, but bad buy signal. So I think there are sellers there and looking to scalp out with 20 cents. I'm gonna move my stop to break even though. I'm out there for 20 cents on 5 shares, so a dollar. At 464 now. My reasoning for this trade was we had a double bottom bull flag and a strong surprise breakout, so probably going to get a second leg up. I was seeing it as this leg up went above this high, so it qualifies as a second leg, and we failed at the high and got a bear bar. So I decided to sell above, thinking that the second leg up is done. A fair alternative analysis is that we haven't started the second leg up. This is the first leg, this is the pullback, this is the breakout pullback, and that's going to lead to the second leg up that tests the open of the day and somewhere higher. So I knew that was a possibility, but I thought even if that's going to happen, that this is just the start of the second leg and it's a breakout pullback and then we get the actual second leg, that this is not a good enough buy signal to trigger that. So I thought, regardless of which analysis I'm taking, I thought there would be sellers above here. So I decided to take it. Pretty conservative on 20 cents. I think it's a 20-cent day. I mean, you could argue that it's 30 or 40, but I was okay with taking 20 cents here. So at 464, I don't think I'll take any more trades today unless I see something really good. But I'm happy with my trading today. And I mean, here I could have managed this first one better, but still pretty decent. And the last few trading days have been pretty good for me. So happy the way I've been trading, and hopefully I can keep it going.